Hello, mamas. What is a digital footprint? This is a term that is thrown around all the time. Be careful of your digital footprint. Beware of your digital footprint. I was always a strong and staunch denier of digital footprints. I thought it was so dumb to live in fear that the silly little musings that you fucking post online would ever amount to anything in the real world. It's the internet, bitch. Log off. It's not the same thing as real life. To me, is what I thought. And I think I've even come on this podcast before and yapped about how you shouldn't be so wary about your digital footprint. It's just fucking boomer. It's a boomer alarmism, and they're trying to scare you into not posting silly fun things. And I'm sitting here today eating my fucking words because I have I've witnessed and experienced firsthand my digital footprint catching up with me. So what the fuck happened? Why am I yapping about this today? What went wrong? There's two things that happened to me recently that were a direct result of the shit I post online. If you're someone new here, if you maybe only listen to this podcast, I post YouTube video and I post TikTok video, and some are silly, some are goofy. I'm fucking trying to think of like some real standout moments in my fucking online career. I went to the border of North Korea. I made Zoom hacking videos, which were god awful and terrible. What else I do? I would prank call motherfuckers. Yada 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 yada. And then on TikTok, like all my TikToks are like fake, and they're like little scripted funny haha bits, but I think to motherfuckers above the age of 50, they might assume that they are real, which we'll get into in a sec. Also, I just want to apologize. I'm in such a foul fucking mood, just a nasty mood, and I'm so tired because I have been doing a lot of traveling. I was in Africa 3 fucking days ago, and now my ass is sitting here. Also, why is it like I'm wearing lipstick? What is... Am I having an allergic reaction? What the hell is that? Anyways. Fuck if I know. And sorry, before we get into it even more, I just want to say I was reading the comments on this squirrel video. Holy fuck, I might actually blow my brains out. My cat is dying. I got him when I was 8. I would leave this running on my tablet when I went to 3rd grade for him. I gave him an old shirt of mine to be with too, because I was scared he would miss me. Now I'm gonna have to have him put down, and I'm watching this one last time with him. Me crawled under my bed to be with him. So please, if you're cat right now, give them some love. Just appreciate the time with them. Much Fuck! It's over. So I got, to bring things back, I paused my fucking scroll video. To bring things back to, what happened with my digital footprint, I'll say all this without, like, saying what it was specifically, because, I don't know, maybe I want to work with them again, maybe they'll come around, I don't know, but there was the deal of a fucking lifetime, mamas, that was offered to me, that was proposed to me. This is some shit that I never thought in a million years I would be able to do. It was an event that I would get flown out to, like first class, sorry, Greta Thunberg type shit, and I was like, I have never been flown out first class. Whoa, like, is this what it feels like? Like, is this what it feels like to go to Miami? But this wasn't first class from like to like Omaha, Nebraska. No, we're talking first class to like a destination in Europe. And all expenses is paid, vibes. It was like, holy shit, what the hell? My ass. And so I was like, oh, this is so cool, this is awesome. I'm down. Oh, look at this squirrel, get it. Holy shit. Oh my god. I see why cats fuck with these videos. Maybe I'm a cat. Maybe I'm a furry. So I'm like, I'm down. I'm down to do this. This is so awesome. Thank you so much for considering me for this opportunity. Let's get it. Let's rock and roll, baby. A few days pass, and I hear from them, and they say, my content is not. I don't think they said family friendly. It was like something fucking adjacent. Maybe they just said it wasn't friendly. Actually, I think that's literally what they said. I think they literally said it wasn't friendly, and I was like, and so they were like, unfortunately, we're gonna have to cancel this trip and this deal, and you're gonna have to, and that was it. I was like, that was the first time something like that's ever happened to me. Listen, here's the thing. I know I act fucking bonkers online and crazy, yada yada yada, but in real life, I am hopefully a kind soul, and I don't really get up to that much mischief. Okay, I exercise a controlled amount of silliness online, but it is I've so far I don't think have crossed the line on anything, on any laws, on any of that stuff. I'm innocent. I am not Trump. 43 counts of innocent for me, please, sir. Fucking anyways. But I don't know. I guess, but listen, I couldn't be mad at it. I was like, okay, you know what? Like, it could be chalked up to a million different things. Like, I swear a lot of my videos. I literally have a fucking video that says like, I made a meth lab. Like, okay, like I'm beginning to understand. Like, whatever. But then, and I was like, okay, like, listen, that's a brand, like, that's an opportunity. Like, of course, they're gonna want to be a little bit protective. And if y'all fucking knew what this was, oh my god, like, it makes sense. But then, fucking, this past few weeks, I've been apartment hunting. I know. Shit, I paused this again. I know. And I'm not going to say where. I'm not even going to say what city. I'm not going to say what apartment that's locked up. That's secret. Are you going to be sleeping in there? No, you're not. That's for me to decide. Am I maybe leaving LA? I don't know. We just don't know yet. We'll oh my god, they moved the whole ass camera there. Those fucking squirrels. But all you need to know is I was apartment hunting in a city where it's very hard to find apartments. And listen, I have an amazing, like, not real estate agent. I don't know what the person is that like helps you find apartments, but I had one of those, and she was awesome. She reminds me of my aunt, and we kind of just hit it off. What a legend. And so, well, I found like a few that I really liked, and the first one, I got fucking outbid. What the hell? I thought apartments are like you, if you say, hey, I want this apartment, and you pay it, and then done deal. No, I walked into this apartment to get the fucking tour, and they were like, they let me walk through the whole thing. They're like, you like it? Yeah, that's great. That's so great. We think you'd be a great resident. By the way, the person that was just here is paying $500 over the fucking asking price. Are we auctioning off like a fucking Banksy painting? What are we doing here? What do you mean five? And like, it was already like out of my budget. I'm like, I already don't want to spend more than this. And they're literally like, yeah, the person will pay $500 more. So I was like, oh my fucking god. So I was like, I can do that. I'll match them. I'll go a little bit higher. Let's go 100 more than that. And she was like, great. Like, I don't even know if this is fucking legal. Like, what? So, and I'm like, okay, like, I have this shit in the bag. Like, I outbid them. There's no way they'll come back with another bid. They did. They fucking outbid me. I get a call from the real estate agent lady. She's like, I got bad news. It got outbid. So I'm already not having a good fucking time looking for an apartment. This is already a pain in my behind, like a massive pain in my behind. And where's my water? My throat's so fucking dry. I'll just cough. I don't care. So then I find, oh my fucking God, the dream apartment. The dream apartment, mamas. It is in my budget. It is, for the location that it's at, it is so spacious. It has like a rooftop access. Like you can like share a rooftop. There's like bike storage. I'm like, oh my God. And mind you, all of this is very scary because I've never gotten an apartment by myself. I've only ever moved in with people who already had an apartment. So I've never had to do like the apartment hunt search. Thank God. So this is my first time out in the fucking world. 24-year-old man trying to get an apartment. And by the fucking way, they make you have so many documents, especially if you're an immigrant. The way I had to pull out like every single document from my life in Canada and then all this other shit. Like I literally have to send over 20 fucking documents, like each with my social security number on it. Like, oh, awesome. I'm not even getting to get an apartment. I'm just getting my identity fucking stolen. So I'm already like fucking pissed. But I find it. I find the apartment. Like, this is the apartment, mamas. Y'all don't fucking understand. Like my life. Listen. I know I'm always like, okay, this is all I need. This little fucking cube is all I need. But it's actually not. I'm going insane in my gentrification apartment, which is 4 gray walls and, like, a few little windows. I need space. I also need space to just, like, make videos. The way I sleep right here, I edit right here, I eat right there. I have no work-life balance. This is fucking terrible. So I need like, I need space. And this was it. It even had like a fucking office. It had like a fun little ladder you could climb up. I was like, oh my God, I can see my life here. I can see myself getting married here, not in the apartment. I can see like me raising my fucking kids here. Like, please let me have it, Rachel. And then after submitting an offer with a fucking fee of like $100 to even apply to it, what the fuck? Like, I get a call from my real estate agent, and she tells me I got bad news again. And I'm like, oh no, did it go to someone else? Did it get outbid? And she says, no, not this time. She tells me they were looking you up online and found some disturbing content. What the fuck? And then she proceeds to say they've had some bad experiences in the past with influencers staying in the building, and they're very wary about that. So they're not gonna rent it to you. The deal is off. I'm like, now listen. When I applied for it, I obviously had to say my fucking line of work, which usually I'm like, I skip out on like the YouTuber part, and I'm like, yeah, I'm a TV host, because I have like one role on a Nickelodeon show. So I'm like, I work in TV. I have a big boy job. Sometimes I go a step further. I'm like, I'm a fucking journalist. But they found, I don't know what the fuck they found. I don't know what this disturbing content is. And even the real estate agent was like, she was like, you're such a goat. She's like,
you're such a kind young man. I don't know what they possibly could have found. I don't watch your content, but it's just crazy.
And listen, here's the thing. and I'm not saying this to be on like some moral fucking high horse, but bitch, who am I influencing? I'm not an influencer. I just fucking shit out content online and then call it a fucking day. Like, I'm not influencing. No bitches do anything. I'm not, like, I was gonna say, I'm not going on brand trips, but I almost did with the previous digital footprint mishap, but it didn't happen. So, yeah, I'm not going on brand trips. I'm not doing shit. I'm not, this squirrel's starting right at me. Really freaked me out for a second. Like, don't put me in the same fucking box as, like, the people who are, like, I don't know, the fucking Bryce Halls. Does it show how out of the loop I am with, like, the state of TikTok? That I'm like, oh, what's an influencer? Bryce Hall. But I'm not fucking disruptive. Like, okay, I scream a little bit when I play Fortnite. I scream a little bit when I record my podcast. But, like, I do that shit during the day mostly. Like, I would be such a good tenant. You like, give me a fucking shot, give me a chance. You're actually fucking discriminating against me. What if I worked in the sewer and I wanted that apartment and they were like, oh, we don't want stinky bitches. You don't know I'm fucking stinky, I just work in the sewer. So, and I was like, okay, maybe we can like fight this. No, we couldn't. I think they literally like blocked her number. Awesome. So now no apartment, and I have to go back to said city that the apartment is in again for a fucking week to do more apartment hunting and stay in a hotel. My eyes red. I look high as shit right now. I'm not. I actually have not hit the za in such a long time. It's crazy, and it's actually cleared my brain out. Like, there was like cobwebs in there, and it's like literally scooped them out ever so carefully and gently, and I feel like my brain is on IQ 4000 now. It's just it's something that I thought was so funny and such a joke, and I'm like, there's no way that shit that I post online could ever like catch up to me, and boom, here it is in real life fucking catching up to me. And listen, am I gonna tone down my silliness? Hell nah, brother. Match my freak. I'm not matching your fucking weak. Ooh! No, it wasn't good. It felt good when I said it, but it... Match my freak. I'm not matching your weak. That's maybe actually the worst thing I've ever fucking said in my life. But seriously, no, like, I'm not toning my shit down. I will not be fucking silenced by the liberal agenda. So what now? Cause am I gonna apply for more apartments and then they're gonna Google me and then it's like, oh, here's the fucking other thing, and I'm blaming it on you. I'm blaming it on some of you mamas. Yup, you're in fucking trouble. Sit down in the fucking quiet time chair, cause you're in trouble. Yup. And this is like a widespread issue on TikTok, but when you search on TikTok someone's username, the first fucking result is always like controversy. So like if you search bet of the week, it's like bet of the week controversy. What fucking controversy? I've had nothing. I've been squeaky clean the past 5 years. Actually, that's a lie. I feel like I've had micro controversies. I made like a tweet about Taylor Swift once. I got like death threats and shit. I just want an apartment. What the fuck? But no, it's so annoying. Like, there was this one person on TikTok who like actually is like the sweetest soul ever, and I was just searching their username up to watch their videos, and the fucking first thing that came up was controversy. Like, that was like the autofill, and I clicked it. I was like, what is this? What's the controversy? Nothing. There's no controversy. It's a scam. It's like that's probably my biggest fucking beef with TikTok, and why I'm like so like I just want it to get banned, is that fuck ass app will I made an episode about like the search bar, how people will like the search bar will come up on videos and it'll say something like Ben of the Week controversy, and you click it and there's no fucking video, but it's like in the back of people's minds, or they don't even click it and they're like, oh, Ben of the Week got a controversy. What kind of controversy did a bun of the wig get in? And then they like don't investigate it, but like it's in the back of their minds that I'm a fucking freak. So I don't know. Maybe it was that. Maybe like the person that owned the apartment was like did a quick little TikTok search and was like, bit of a controversy. We don't want one of those people here. So it's very annoying. But let me be a fucking cautionary tale. Listen, I'm like a little bit of a different scenario because everything I post online is like linked to my goddamn full name. So like no college or job for me ever, but that's okay. But if you're like, bro, if you're like posting on like a spam account or something or on TikTok and like there's no way that shit's gonna trace you, fucking have at her. Have at her, bud. Like, you don't need to be. I just got possessed by my Canadian self. That was really scary. The digital footprint. So I maintain as someone who is a victim of digital footprint apartment cancel culture. It's not worth it to hide yourself on the internet, to hide what you want to share and what you want to create. Let it flow, let it be. And if someone has a problem with that, fuck them. Don't fuck them, but they can go fuck themselves. I'm just so curious, like, what have I ever posted that like made it seem like I'd be a threat to an apartment building? I've definitely like lit shit on fire in my apartment, actually, now that I think of it. Yeah. I feel like actually I like looked to my side and saw like literal burn marks on the linoleum of my fucking floor where I just like lit things on fire. Yeah. But no, I have no excuse. Yeah, that's fucking valid. It's valid. Yeah, it's valid that I didn't get that apartment. I just hope I get one. Fuck. Please. I'm so delirious right now. I am on Morocco time right now. Morocco is beautiful, by the way. I love Morocco so much. It was my first time in the continent of Africa, and I would love to go back and explore more of the continent and all the amazing, diverse pieces of it, and countries, and nations. I also really want to go to South America because that's the last continent that I haven't been to, minus Antarctica. I hate the motherfuckers that are like, I want to go to every continent. By the way, this was me literally probably 6 months ago, but like, I want to go to all the continents in the world, and I'm going to take a cruise across the Bering Strait to Antarctica. Shut up. You don't need to go to Antarctica. The other ones are fine. Like, that's enough. You don't need to go to fucking Antarctica. What are you going to do there? The boat's going to drop you off. You're going to get eaten by a polar bear or stupid ass. I'm so fucking bitter right now. Like, I'm so mad at everything. I want to fight everyone. I was on a fucking plane today, and I just wanted to. There was this dude next to me, and he was just pissing me off, and he did nothing. Like, he did nothing. It was just his aura. His aura was fucking nasty. You know what? My aura's nasty, but I still wanted to fucking fight him. Alright. Let's read this week's drama before I, like, collapse. Alright, this week's drama comes from Kenny McCormick. Thank you for submitting your drama. If you want to submit your drama to this podcast, you want me to read it, please comment it down below on the video version of this podcast on YouTube. Just a couple sentences, please, I'll beg of you. And I'll read it. I'll give you advice. I'll be your little therapist. My drama. My best friend will not stop dating everyone in our friend group. And I've tried to tell them that they need to stop because when they break up, the friend group gets split up. Low-key need a little help here. Also, I love your podcast. Interesting. A serial dater. Someone ran through in the friend group. I feel like this is a common trope. I feel like I've witnessed this. Yeah, I definitely had a friend group like this in high school. Fucking 8 billion years ago. But some people just need to date at a fucking rapid pace like that. Like, not shaming anyone that does this, but I don't know. Like, sometimes a motherfucker just needs to be ran through, and like it happens. But yeah, to have that person date everyone in your friend group, that's a little crazy. I would say confront them, be like, listen, you are making shit awkward. You can't date everyone in this friend group. Like what the fuck happens when you run out? You're gonna like go find a different friend group, because that's the thing. Like, you can actually, I don't know, maybe they don't know this, but they can date fucking anyone outside of the friend group too. I don't know what the allure is to like maybe like they're like only attracted to people that they're friends with. What the fuck is that called? I feel like there's like a blank sexual term for that. It's like metrosexual. I don't. Fuck, I can't remember. I'm sorry. But maybe they're like, I don't know, like only attracted to their friends or something, or like they need like an emotional connection first. But tell them to fucking get that somewhere else. Somewhere else. They cannot be running through the whole friend group, making things awkward. You need a little bit of separation of church and state there. All right. That all being said, thank you, mamas, for the support on the recent episodes. Holy moly. My goodness, never seen so many people pour into the Drama Mom podcast in a minute. But I appreciate you if you're new here. I love you. I know this wasn't fucking drama at all. This is my own personal drama that I'm just like spewing to you. But I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you. Why the fuck is there crows? Squirrels and crows. I don't want to see that anymore. See you later. I love you. Hope you have a good rest of your week. Bye-bye, mamas. Goodbye.